So the 2016 Star Trek movie finally progressing somewhere, because there's been a lot of writing and producing issues with that. I just wanting to give some random thoughts on what I want to see, what I want to see new, and what I want to see get progressed. They reported that we're getting new aliens we've never seen in the franchise before, which I would consider a good thing. Hopefully they're not like a proud warrior race, because we got plenty of those already. It was rumored that Klingons would show up in the movie, and I quite enjoy Klingon stories, but they kind of have to make sense. So if they do go with that, and hopefully it's for a good reason. Zachary Quinto as Spock has always worked, in my opinion. But with Chris Pine as Kirk, it makes sense why he was characterized the way he was before. But if they are legitimately going to start with the whole 5-year mission, exploring new life, new civilizations type thing, we need him to act more like the Kirk we know and love. I actually really like Simon Pegg as a writer, and with this whole and on his whole comments about how nerd culture has kind of affected film. I don't completely agree, but you don't have to completely agree with everything somebody says to like their writing, which I could probably kind of do, which could be its video on its own. But yeah, overall, I like his work, so it doesn't really bother me very much. If I come off a bit awkward, it's because I've never really done this before, so bear with me. I'm curious how they're going to go about with the whole 5-year mission thing in a film format, because that's kind of approach that kind of plotting differently when you're not doing episodic television. Because what most of the bad Trek movies have in common is just trying to do too much. Or unless you like the first one, and then or nothing really happens. So hopefully they can have a good plot going, but still have that a theme of exploration continue. I'm curious. I am curious what was there originally, because when Paramount thought it was too Star Trekky, and according to Simon Pegg, which is kind of hard. It's kind of hard to get less Star Trekky than Star Trek Into Darkness. So, but I'm optimistic about this film. So I'm not gonna let I'm not gonna let my so I'm not gonna let the quality of the last film get to me. Although actually, most of that film wasn't bad. It was just the last third that kind of ruined it, because they kind of ripped off the one of the greatest science fiction films of all time, which is just kind of annoying. So basically, I'm looking for originality. Chris Pine developing into a more mature and more natural leader, Kirk, and hopefully our new aliens get interesting. And that's kind of my vague thoughts.